babies.
Thank you, Raymond. Is this a panel discussion?
Yes.
All right, now is
How
this
many
This is
miles
being
we
like
could run?
this is being serious. Yeah. How many miles you can run before you either like just say tap out, hoop yourself, whatever.
well? Is this a situation where we're being forced to run a marathon? Because I
Yes.
will never run a marathon.
No, I would never
Not
either.
because I physically can't, but out of spite, because you're a loser if you run marathons.
Doesn't
There's-
your wife run marathons?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
she does other stuff, cooler races.
Cooler stuff, yeah.
It's not the running of the marathons, and it's not. I'm taking a. I'm. It's really just the smaller vocal minority of marathon runners that really need to let you know. They're like the vegans of the running world. They really got to let you know all about their fucking marathons that they've run. It's like I don't give a shit.
Cool.
give a shit.
Crack open another beer.
Yeah.
You're getting off topic. Where would you? Now, this is a
I can't
marathon.
run anymore. My legs cramp up.
I don't-
My calf
I'll-
sees within a half of a mile.
But you don't have to run. You can jog, a light jog, kind of like power walk a little bit. It's just
I can scoot.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get this out of the way. I'm going to shit immediately at the starting gate. I'm just going to.
Why would do that?
That's
What,
done.
What do you just say? I'm fucking done.
When will mile 26? I'll never quit.
Wow. I said, like, in all honesty, probably like by 11, I'd be like, nope, I'm done.
11 miles.
I could
You
do
think you
it.
can run 11
Who are
miles?
you fucking kidding?
I didn't say run. I said trot, walk, a little power walk.
It would be the marathon would be over. There'd be nobody there to record this.
Yeah, it'd be
There's
like,
no way
what-
Rich could. There's no way Rich could finish that in like 7 hours. It would take him.
You
more
didn't put a
than-
time label. You didn't put a timestamp on it.
Well, he's saying
I
it's,
would
it's
never
not
quit.
realistic that I couldn't run or waddle fucking 11 miles.
That's true, but there's no time in which you can finish 11 miles at all. Either way,
Bullshit.
for the rest of your life, if you continuously have to move for 11 miles, you're dead.
Well, no
Death.
shit. No shit.
Okay,
I
as long
don't
as
think
we're on
you
the
could
same
finish
page.
it on a Segway.
Robert, where would you?
I mean, if we did to seriously answer the question for me to run and do it, I could probably run like 12, 13, 14 miles
You
and then
fucking Price is
You're
Right to me. You
fucking
such
full
a
of
couldn't
bitch.
shit,
fucking
too.
do it. But I hate running. I don't like to run to run. If we wanted to go play a sport, I could do that. But like I don't like
Oh, what
just
he fucking done,
running.
Bobby. Jeez.
Nobody likes running. except
No
for those
shit.
Marathon.
some
cucks
people
that-
like running. Some people get that like runner's high. I don't do that. I get runner's aggravation.
Yeah, I hate running. I hate exercise in general. I also hate the Celtics, but we're gonna start rooting for them because it is playoff team. It is playoff season, so we got to start. We got to start the process. So they'll be taking on the fucking Hawks. That team blows. It should be Celtics in 5. It'll probably be Celtics in 7. Any trepidations about this matchup coming up? You worried about it at all? What are we
Under
looking for?
pressure.
I'll give you a couple.
This is Bobby's number one.
Yeah. So a couple things to be worried about. Number one, Joe Mazzulla. You got to wonder about Joey Maz. Gold Joey Maz.
He's
I
probably
have it
working
down.
on his new playoff rotation right now. He's like, I really like the Cornette Hauser Muscala trio. I think we could really spread the floor with it.
Raymond,
What?
your thoughts on the Muscala Cornette?
Oh no, I thought he was
Trio.
just fucking around with that. I didn't know that you were actually seriously asking that. No, I think Missoula, yeah, it's gonna be a big thing, but I don't think coaching really has a big part of the playoffs when it comes down to it. It's just basically your top 7 guys really that go in there. That's the small rotation because now you're not wanting to go deep into your bench. So I don't know. I think Missoula can handle it, and I think he has the right frame of mind that he wants to win. That he can tell Marcus Smart to shut the fuck up and sit down when the time comes in the playoffs when he's trying to be the great hope that he thinks he is.
You believe that all of that about Joey Maz?
Yes.
All of that is the opposite of what I
Positive vibes only.
think.
over
No. First of all, he doesn't have the balls to sit Smart. That dude is going to play constantly. And the only time coaching matters is in the playoffs. We've seen Eric Spoelstra coach circles around these Celtics coaches in the past. When Jason Tatum is getting doubled and triple teamed at different parts of the floor and doesn't know what the fuck to do, that's when it takes a good coach to bring him over and go, here's what they're doing to you. Here's what you need to do.
In every single game, they set up differently. They'll literally run entire different offensive and defensive sets that'll need to be countered differently. And they'll have an 8-man, 7-man rotation, but their 9th, 10th guys will come in on like a sparing thing just to counter something that they're doing based off of whether they need to go big or go small. So yeah, it is 100% the time that these things matter.
Yeah, adjustments are big in the playoffs. When you play a team 7 straight times, you need to be able to make adjustments, and you need to be able to, and they're small. You're right. Inevitably, talent should win. They'll be smallish on the smaller side, but no, coaching definitely has to come up huge.
They won't matter against teams like the Hawks, but when you get to the finals, conference finals, that's when it matters.
What's your percentage of confidence that Joey Maz can pull enough of those strings to get the job done? Well, I'll start with you, Raymond. I'm pretty sure I have Bobby's number in my head.
I'll go 70%.
Ooh, I'm going to go 69.
Getting the job done, beating the Hawks?
No. Whole
Altogether.
deal. Championship. Does he have enough
boy.
moves in him at the right times where they can win a championship?
Very low. I don't know, 15%.
15. I was going to go 0 on your end, but
yeah, I mean, put it this
are
way:
you
the
warming on
15%
Joey
they win
Maz?
is
Are you
because the
warming on
players are
Joey
better.
Maz?
Maybe not that it's him, just that they have a better team.
right. It would really be, is he harboring them from winning at
Exactly.
some point?
So it's not that he would be doing it; it's just whether or not like it works out.
Yeah. My 69 was just a joke. I'm very low too. I'm like 30. I don't think he has it in him. I really don't.
I do.
I haven't seen enough adjustments throughout the year to really to think of anything that would make me believe that he does. What else has he done
I don't know
differently?
what adjustments they've really done.
None.
The only time that they've made changes is when changes are forced upon him based off of injuries.
Right. What do the rotations look like? So who should we not be seeing? Basically, it's what your starting 5 is: Smart, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Horford. Then it's Time Lord, Brogdon,
Grant.
maybe Grant Williams, who's fallen
That's
out.
the 8 guys.
Blake Griffin might see some time. Because
Maybe
Grant
if they're
Williams-
looking to get a stretch 3 in, you see Hauser or Muscala.
Well, there's no back-to-backs either, so they should be able to go. There shouldn't be.
Yeah,
any...
I mean, Peyton Pritchard can sit in the stands. He's not playing anymore.
I bet you
think
Peyton
about that
Pritchard
30-point
wins a game.
triple-double
No.
that he just had. And
Oh God.
Peyton Pritchard's going to go in the playoffs and win one game.
see that Peyton Pritchard player is the type of kid that if Joey Maz had any sack or any foresight would have used throughout this season in all the right ways, because he's a
Build his
spark.
confidence.
He's an offensive spark that can come in and give you 15 points out of nowhere.
Yeah.
When you're struggling, but he never did. And he won't in the playoffs either. It'll be those 8 guys and that's it.
Yeah.
Unless there's an injury. Will they need to bench Marcus Smart?
Yep. History shows that he's either going to try to take over a game one time and it's going to piss Joe Maz off, or he's just going to be god awful and just start throwing up prayers from behind the arc and just get his ass sent to the bench.
It's very possible.
There's a very, 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 very high chance Brogdon and White are outplaying him at certain points during this playoff run.
But I'd still like to have Brogdon on the bench, though.
Not at the end of the game.
I mean, for the
Oh, no,
majority
no,
of
no,
the
no,
season,
yeah.
Derek White's been the better player.
Yeah.
Totally. No,
He is a
all of
better
this
player.
is
At this point, I think he just is a better player.
Yeah, I would agree with that right now. All of this is talking about fourth quarter and end of game crunch
Gotcha.
times.
Gotcha.
Malcolm Brogdon should be out there. And if Derek White's having a good stretch, he should be out there over. See, this is a different thing, right? This is not
yeah.
This
It is different.
This is not the free.
That's all right, baby girl.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. All right, and then I just gotta who are you most afraid of here? So who's the biggest threat of getting you away in the title? In the East, you got the Bucks, the 76ers. In the West, you got the Suns. I threw the Warriors on here, potentially the Clippers. The West is all over the place. I don't know who's coming out of the West.
I'd say Bucks in the East and Warriors in the finals if they make it. I think the Warriors just have their number. I think it's just the Jays turtle. They can't go on that big stage again and choke out. That'd be like a killer for their careers. But yeah, I think the Warriors are in their head.
Yeah, I would agree. Bucks, Warriors, Suns won't make it. They're healthy.
Mm-mm.
Is Middleton hurt?
Yes.
They should walk in. They should walk into the NBA Finals.
They should.
76ers. Does MVP Embiid and the 76ers frighten you?
The second series against the 76ers should be their toughest series in the East.
Yeah, if the Bucks don't have Middleton, let's talk about having their number. The Celtics don't play scared against the Bucks, and when the Celtics don't play scared, they're almost impossible to beat right now.
And they can counter Brook Lopez. They have the size, and
Yeah.
they take him out of the game.
And they understand how to defend Giannis and have the personnel to do it. Embiid kills them. Embiid goes for 40, 50 every game. If the Sixers have enough auxiliary pieces, if James Harden can do something, then they should be able to push you to 6 or 7 games if Embiid is doing what he's supposed to do every single game. And then it'll be up to your superstars to match it, but you should beat them. And they're also trash. And also Doc Rivers is the biggest choking dog in the NBA.
They're saying when they lose this year that he's going to get fired.
He should. Yeah, the Suns, KD or Chris Paul's got to go down, right?
Or both.
Or both, probably both. Yeah.
Probably during their pregame cuddling session, someone will strain a hamstring and they won't be able to play further.
Yeah, I'd be afraid of the Warriors, except I'd be nervous if I was a Warriors fan that they're going to get out of the first round going up against Sacramento. Do they have enough firepower in those old crickety legs of Steph Curry to keep up with the number one offense in the NBA in the Sacramento Kings? We shall see. I also want to talk about the other possible upsets coming in the NBA playoffs. We'll do that right after this break.